Okay, so welcome guys. You all commented on my post and you're really wanting to improve on signing loyal customers. And all of my leaders come together and we're all going to be giving you guys tips and helping you in that group chat. I know Christina's on here, Chelsea's on here, Ashley Roso's on here, Teresa's on here. Myself, Brian are on here, and we're all going to be helping you in that group chat, doing 3-ways. The best way to learn is by doing 3-way chats, okay? That's how you're going to learn how to talk to customers. Even if you've been in the business for a while and you start having issues talking to loyal customers, it's perfectly okay for you to pull in your upline and say, hey, I need help in talking to this loyal customer, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to put our tips into that group chat. We are going to be doing weekly Zooms with you guys, just pouring as much information, love, support that we can into you guys to help you better grow your business, hit the ground running with signing loyal customers. So the first thing I really want to go over is I'm going to go over something and then call on my leaders to just put in some input and whatever they want to add to what I'm talking about, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is mindset. My mindset, every time I go into a conversation with somebody who is interested in product, is I always go for a no, okay? Here's my reasoning why. You probably think I'm absolutely crazy. But I always go for a no, because if you go into a conversation thinking, I'm going to sign this person up and they're going to order today, and then they don't, then you're left like, oh, man. And then you start getting really discouraged. So Brian used to challenge me all the time. He said, Montana, go for the no's. Go out and get 10 no's. At least you know you're working your business, right? Because then you will eventually start getting those yeses. And all those people who told you no will start coming back to you and start ordering. And that's exactly what happens, okay? It takes like literally 4 to 5 exposures per person for them to maybe even reach out to you. And that's kind of what we have to remember with our mindset, is that not everybody is going to order right away. Not everybody gets paid right away, has the money to be able to order our product. It's not that they can't afford it, you know what I mean? Or that they don't want to order. It's that they will, okay? They will eventually. So I always say, go for my no's, and eventually I will get a yes. But if I don't keep going for my no's, I'm never going to come to that yes. So Teresa, do you want to add anything to that? You're muted. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she can be taught. My thing is too, I always feel like it's sort of in the same thing, that just sort of lead with the assumption that they're going to order whenever it is they have the money, because I've got something they want. So I kind of sort of think of it like that. I mean, going for the nose is good because that certainly helps you manage your expectations. But I'm just like, it's not a no, it's not now. Well, when is gonna be now? I'm gonna write it down and we're gonna talk. And in the meantime, between that and when they can make the commitment, I'm going to check in with them and just say, hey, how's it going? Thinking of you, or whatever, to sort of, keep that connection going.
Yep.
I did that a lot today, too. I went through a whole bunch of follow-ups and I said, hey, thinking of you. How are you doing? Look back in the chat. You were thinking about the wraps, those kinds of things. So
I love that.
I think where most people get discouraged with talking to customers or distributors is they expect to sign everybody on the first try. So you don't even have to go out and expect to know. You just have to expect that you're not going to get them right away. That's why they say the fortune is in the follow-up, because I would say 90% of the people that we got last month were all follow-ups. Hardly anybody signs the first time around. So if you have to, write them down on a piece of paper. Write down their names so it's easier to find them and you'll know when to follow up with them again.
And I would add another thing too. It's frustrating when somebody messages you that they're interested in the wraps or the defining gel or something. I mean, they message you to initiate contact, but then as you follow up, then they're like, oh no, I've changed my mind or whatever. And it's like, but you didn't have to message me in the first place. And so that does get frustrating. That does frustrate me. I'm not going to lie. But that's going to happen too. Just
yeah, absolutely. I had one of my girls, she told me, okay, she initiated a conversation, okay? I followed up with her 5 times, literally. And on the 6th time, she said, okay, I'm ready to order the It Works system. And how I change that around is I start helping people order. We have to understand that people have kids, they have lives, they have jobs, they have things that they get busy with, right? And that is why I am so consistent on following up, because I understand that. Because I can go into a conversation and then completely forget that you messaged me back because I have other things going on. It's not that I don't want it. It's that I just forget, right? And so other people can do that too. So that's why I'm so consistent with following up, and I'm so consistent with asking people, hey, do you need help ordering? I can place your order for you. I always offer that to people. Either I can show you how to order on my website, or I can go ahead and place your order, and then once I place your order, I'll send you a confirmation number. So that's something that I've been doing, and I was able to sign 33 loyal customers in February because of that. Because I help them order. Christina?
Shoot, I would say you really have to fall in love with the process. Like, you have to expect the no's to get a yes, and you have to appreciate the no's to get the yes. You're gonna get a no, and how I look at it is, if nobody gives me a straight up no, get out of my face, I do not want that at all, then I'm still taking that as you're going to be a yes later, whether you like it or not. And when I say fall in love with the process, I really mean like be in love with the process. You have to know that you're getting a no in order to get a yes. Let's see, get creative. I have a video that I did this afternoon on literally how I go through my list and message people and like my thought process. It's like 25 minutes long, but I'm going to post it in both our group pages so you guys can go through it. I'm pretty sure to help at least one person. But you guys, there's going to be a lot of no's. The yeses will never come without the no's. And your business is closed if your mouth is closed. Closed mouths don't get fed. You'll never know if somebody wants your product or this business if you don't ask.
Yep. Love that. And Christina, can you talk about your one step at a time? I love how you broke that down on one of your videos.
Yes. So a lot of us, right when we come in, if you just started, your leader is going to tell you, all right, you need 4 customers within the next 72 hours. Or if we stop and look at our charts, or we stop and look at how much volume we need, we look at those numbers and our mind is just stuck on, oh my gosh, I need 30 customers within the next 10 days. Or, oh my gosh, I need 9,000 in volume within the next 30 days. Instead of getting frustrated on how huge that number is, yes, it is great to have those numbers down so you know where you're headed, like you know what you need. But as soon as you get those numbers down, kind of put that notebook away and take it one step at a time. Look for your first customer. You get that customer down, look for your second customer. Get that second customer down, look for your third customer. And you keep going one at a time. Same with your distributors, one at a time. Don't worry about your 4th one when you didn't get your 1st one.
Yes, I love that. Chelsea, you have anything to add on these 2?
Talking about mindset?
Yeah.
Just in general?
Yep. All loyal customer mindset.
What?
I guess, like I go into the conversation and I make it all about them, and then, figure out, I want them to feel like they can trust me with their goals and stuff. So I make it all about them. And then I share what it does with me. And I don't know. Mindset wise, I don't really have any tips on that one. I have other tips, but not on that one. You're muted.
I know, I was reading something, sorry. Ashley Kizzy, can you hear me still? Can everybody? Okay, awesome. Just making sure. Okay. So the next thing I want to go over is I have a lot of new distributors on here, and you're probably wondering, okay, what is even a loyal customer? What is this even I'm going for, right? Okay, so I'm going to just go over what a loyal customer is real quick. So a loyal customer is someone who orders, say, product in June, any product they want of any price, okay? And then a product in July and a product in August. They can order anything they want, change their auto shipment. It's completely flexible to the day they want it, to the product they want it. And then after August, they're done, and they get free shipping for life on all auto shipment orders. Plus, loyal customers also earn 10% back. So say they ordered like the wraps, they earn money back off of that, okay? So when I go into a conversation, I don't really call it a loyal customer anymore. I call it a 90-day challenger. I feel like that, as Vincent says, nobody likes to be loyal anymore in life. So we call it a 90-day challenger now. I really love that because it's so true. So we call it a 90-day challenger now. And they're like, okay, well, what's a 90-day challenger? And that's when you can say, okay, you can order your wraps today, and then in July and August, you pick any product at any time, and then you're done, and you get to keep our prices for life, and you get free shipping for life. I always add in there also, you get an accountability group where you get food tips, exercise tips, and support from other people who are using the same products and on the same journey as you. I always add that in there because I feel like it adds value. Because a lot of people love having that kind of support, especially when you're on a weight loss journey. You love to see other people on that same journey with you using the same products.
The other thing I would add to what you were just saying is that there is a bonus to keep the auto ship going, right? If once they've auto shipped for 6 consecutive months, they get 50 perk points, right?
And after a year, they get 150.
Right. So, I mean, that's an incentive to keep it going. So if they want to stay on the Fat Fighters, as a regular part of their weight loss regimen, then, that'll pay dividends in 6 months and then in 12 months. So
Yeah.
just throw that out there.
I thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I forgot about that part. That's why I have you. But the thing is you guys have to understand, people love to buy, but they don't like to be bought, okay? And that's something we need to understand is that, do any of you guys like to be bought? No. Nobody likes to be bought. But we love to buy stuff, right? You all love to buy stuff. I love to buy stuff. So we just need to make sure our conversations are all about that person. What I always like to say is this: facts tell, stories sell. So now we're going to go into like your page posting. Okay. So this is really, really important. Hey, sorry. Child's getting in trouble.
Can I cut in?
Yep.
Before you move on to the next one, can I just go ahead and add a little bit on how you talk about the prices? So we all know that we have a retail price and we have a loyal customer price. And I will share my script in our chat room of how I'm able to lock in customers, whether it's right away or I lock them in for another day. But I always say, all right, here's the deal. It is $99 for a box of wraps, but if you do my 90-day challenge, I'll hook you up and I'll give it to you for $59 a month for 3 months. And you get perk points. So you get 10% back in perk points that you can use towards more products. And you get free shipping after your 3rd month. And you get added to an accountability group of a lot of people who are going through these same challenges. Would you like to do my 90-day challenge? And like 9 times out of 10, that's how I've been able to lock in my customers. I'll go ahead and share that script in our chat room. And
yeah, and Christina signed 20 some customers last month. Or the month before. It was crazy. So it really works. Especially if you have people who say, okay, I don't have the money now. Do not let the conversation just end there, okay? Ask them when they would be ready to start working on their goals. Set a date with them, okay? Don't let them just go. Then you just lost a customer. People still want to buy. They still want to order. They still want to work on their goals. You just have to set a date, okay? And what I do is the day before that they want to order is I follow up with them, and I follow up asking them if they're ready to get started tomorrow, how excited they are. I'm so excited for them to reach their goals. So that's something I do too. Okay, so page posting. So Brian brought something to my attention. Keep moving. The thing keeps moving. Hold still.
I'm looking for something.
Okay, so Brian brought up something really, really like important that I didn't even think about. So we're all posting about loyal customers and things like that, right? But are we telling people on our Facebook what our product even does? I have to think about that sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'm posting these before and afters, but like I didn't even say what the wraps even do. Some people are so they don't understand what the wraps do. They think it's like weight loss and water loss and all kinds of stuff, and that's why they're not messaging you, because they don't think it works and they have the wrong stop it, you're distracting me. They have the wrong info about the products, right? So we need to tell stories for one, and two, we need to tell what our product does. So if we have the cleanse and the wraps and the Confianza, we need to tell people what it does. So that's something you brought to my attention earlier. I was like, I'm so guilty of that. I'm so guilty of posting about a product, and I didn't even say what the darn thing does.
Yeah, it started when I was getting my hair cut. A lady was like, hey, I've seen that logo on your shirt before. We started talking about it, and she was like, yep, I've seen wraps on my news feed for months. Never bought any because I'm not into the whole water loss thing. And I was like, then it hit me. I was like, well, she's been seeing them for months. It means a lot. She's seen a lot of different people's ads or postings, and nobody said what they actually do. And that was the only thing holding her back from buying anything. So we sat there and talked about it. She's ordering tonight when she gets off work and set up a wrap party for this weekend.
Yep. So that's why I wanted to talk about that. Okay, so on your page, you do not want to look like a walking commercial, okay? I made this mistake. I can't talk. I made this mistake when I first started, and I've even shown you guys on the team page about all the mistakes that I have made. And guess what? I got 0 likes because of it. And you just don't want to be a sales ad, okay? For an example, I love making Confianza posts because I'm a mom of 3 and I need some serious stress like relief, and that's where Confianza comes into play. So I love putting the kids in my picture with a bottle of Confianza and putting arrows to them. It's super funny. Moms can relate, and we all need like some stress relief, right? So I love doing that too. Anytime you're wrapping, take a selfie. Post it on there. Let people know that you are the product of the product, and be excited about it. Don't care what other people are thinking. And if you don't have results or product, like say you just signed up as a distributor, okay, that's okay. I have tons of personal results. Your leader probably has tons of personal results that you could be sharing and putting a story to that, okay? And also, we don't want to make our timeline all it works, right? We want to put it works as our lifestyle, not a walking billboard. Or not a walking billboard, not a sales ad. I want to be a walking billboard with my t-shirt. But I just don't want it to be like all salesy, because then your friends are going to get mad at you and they're going to be like, oh, you posted out, it works. So, but with product, I love to do like 3 before and afters a day, or even like 3 stories a day when it comes to product. Yeah. Okay, who else wants to chime in about this?
I have something I like to do. Hey, be quiet. That's been working really well. I actually just did it again this morning. So what I'll do is I'll post a post, and I'll say, if I can get 50 likes, I will make a video about my cleanse, because I'm doing a cleanse today. And then I posted also a picture of me with just a cleanse. So once that hits, 50 likes, or if I get close to it, then I'm going to upload my video of me actually using the cleanse. I'm trying to do more videos, because I think that when people see you actually doing these things, it makes a really big difference. So in the past couple months and weeks, I've had a lot more interest in people becoming loyal customers because of my posts talking about my results, and doing more with the videos. And I think it works a lot better than me just putting somebody else's info out there or results out there. Because people are like, hey, okay, this girl's not just totally full of it. Like, she used it. This is what she looks like now. I want to try.
Yeah, I love that because I made a video of me actually doing the cleanse and explaining like what it does. And I literally signed up 10 loyal customers from that, all because I made a video about me doing the cleanse and how much I loved it. And I even like made a video of me like drinking the cleanse and stuff like that. People loved it. People love videos. I love watching videos. Teresa, you have anything? Nope. Okay. Chelsea, you have anything?
The only thing I would say is like, it was mentioned before, personal results are really going to get you the most. But I always like to go back. If I don't have a like on it, I like on my own or add a couple stickers, and usually it bumps up in people's news feeds. Mm-hmm. But I think that, I don't know, my brain's not all the way there at this second.
Christina?
I am super guilty of somebody who's just posting everything about It Works right now. As of this moment, I just kind of noticed it today actually, or the day before yesterday, that I was just posting so much of It Works. But I would like to say what I am learning to switch over to is I want my Facebook page to be me and a sprinkle of It Works. And I've heard this from somebody else. And it's simply because, yeah, It Works is amazing. It's nice to blab about what it is. Time, like, somebody's going to come on your page and just be like, all right, so your life is It Works, great, and what? Like, that's what I feel about. So if anything, I would say, like, have your page be about you, like, own you, and then have a sprinkle of It Works. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have something else you just reminded me of. I heard too that you can post, a little bit more It Works stuff, and then at the end of the day, just go and remove them. And remove them off of your timeline. So they're still in the news feed, but when people go look at your timeline, it's more cleaner whenever there's not so much It Works after It Works. That makes sense. Or you can post it and then just remove it from your timeline if it's like a product post.
Gotcha. I didn't know that.
I think I'd honestly think I'd be lying if I said I'd actually switch over to a lot of me and sprinkle of It Works, because I think I'm just that person who just posts a lot about It Works in my life, because my life is evolved around It Works and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Once you catch that vision, it's there, and it's there to stay. But like we were saying, like, It Works is my lifestyle. Okay. Drinking the greens, using the wraps, using the products. That's It Works as a lifestyle. So for an example, I can take a picture of holding my Thermofit. I can take a picture of me drinking my greens. I can even do something like I did the other day. Okay. I literally like hid in my cabinet over here and with a bag of chips and I held my Fat Fighters. Like, that's freaking hilarious. It's funny. And I put a caption on it like, all moms need their snack time. If your kids come find you, take off running. You know what I mean? Like, that's funny for people. And it's so true, because us mom like to have our snacks without our kids interrupting us and trying to steal them, right? And we need our Fat Fighters because chips aren't that healthy for you, right? So it's funny. It's just, It Works as your lifestyle, but having fun with it. So don't feel like you can't have fun doing It Works. Like, that's what It Works is about, is having fun while you're doing it. So I'm always thinking of like goofy things to be doing with my product, or fun things that's fun for me to be able to do. And when I go into a conversation with a customer, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun talking to this person. I'm going to have fun helping them reach their goals and get personable with them. Because you know what? I used to be that girl who was really overweight and who lost that confidence. And I talk about that. I be real with people. And if you're not at your goal weight right now, do not think that you can't talk to customers. You let people know, you know what? Me and you, we're going to do this together. We're going to work on us together. We're going to work on our goals together. Okay? So that's something you can implement in your conversations. I always talk to my loyal customers about, I was that mom that lost my confidence too. But we can help you smile again. We can help you get the results that you want. Okay. So I always get personable with my loyal customers, and I think it just really helps. And also to be an inspiration on your page as well really helps too, because I had a girl today, she's like, I really love watching your post, and I really love all the inspirational stuff that you put on your wall. And she's ordering the cleanse now. So it's just, like I said, it doesn't have to be all it works. It can be inspiration in there as well, and being personable with your conversations.
Can I add something to that, Montana? So something I was able to do, and I kind of stepped outside of my comfort zone for this. And I've always struggled with my weight, since I was little. Okay. And it's really been a really big thing for me. That's why I started It Works. I wanted to get back to where I wanted to go. And I recently just started sharing that with potential loyal customers that I've been talking to. And I was able to sign a triple threat at the beginning of middle of last month. By telling her, hey, look, I'm still working on 30 pounds. She was telling me how she's really working, on her weight loss. She's tried everything under the moon. Nothing's working. And I just related to her. I told her exactly what I was doing, how it's worked so far for me, where I'm planning to go. Trying to, motivate her. Let's do this together. And she signed up. She did triple threat. And she's been using it for a month. She loves it. And now she's a distributor with us. Because she just saw how awesome it was. And I think that I've had a lot more success by just telling people my story, weight loss wise, and a lot more people interested in ThermoFit, in Fat Fighters. If they can't afford the system, I don't push it at all. I make sure it's whatever they're comfortable with, their budget wise, and I go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And also with conversations, guys, keep it simple too, right? We don't want to overload people with long paragraphs of information, okay? Keep it simple. If somebody asks, okay, what does a wrap do? You give them 2 sentences on what a wrap does, okay? You don't need to send them this long, big paragraph and 15 before and afters. You're going to overload them, then they're going to not respond back to you. So I only answer what they ask, and then I might send a before and after picture. Okay. And if they ask what the price is, just simply give them what the price is. You don't have to go into any more of that. Okay.
Make sure you tell them they're getting 40% off though. Say, well, if they ask for the price, well, today you're going to get 40% off. So this is the price you'll be paying. This is what it goes for on retail.
Yeah. And I always change my words to when you order today. I always say that. Okay. I don't say when you order next week. I say when you order today. Let's do it today.
In 17 days, you'll get 40% off.
He's just kidding, guys. Okay, so like we talked about, be personable, okay? I know you guys want to make money. I know you guys want to sign loyals, but stop looking at people as dollar signs. Stop looking at people as just a sale. You will not get it that way. You have to look at people as, I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here for you. That's how you should be looking at people. Because like I said earlier, nobody likes to be bought, right? You guys don't like to be bought. Would you, if you had 2 distributors in front of you, one looked at you like a sale and just wanted you to order and get it done with, or the other one was there for you, answered all your questions, was offering an accountability group for you, was being personable with you, what would you choose? I would choose the one that would be most likely to take care of me on my journey that I was on. Okay? So stop looking at people as dollar signs. That will really help you too. Okay, what else? Consistency is everything. Okay? You cannot just post one time a week and expect loyal customers to come flooding into you. And if you're a new distributor, you cannot post just one time and be like, I'm going to sign up all these loyal customers and I just posted one time a week. No. Like Christina said earlier, well, I'm going to say it a little bit differently than she did, but we are our business sign, okay? We are. Our mouths are. So if we're not telling people, nobody will know what you do. You go to a store, right? It's positive vibes in the store. They have an open sign. You like it. Okay, that's same with us. We cannot be having crap. I'm just going to call it crap. on our Facebook, okay? And we have to post more than one time a week, and we have to be our own open sign. So that's another, when it comes back to your wall again, okay? Your Facebook wall. We are our open sign. And if you haven't reached out to your family and friends, reach out to them, because chances are if you don't, somebody else will, and you just lost a loyal customer, okay? And don't be afraid to ask, because if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. Do you have anything to add to that, anybody? No? Okay.
I kind of just meant to say that again. Just to like kind of emphasize it with bold, italicized, size 172 times New Roman letters. If you don't ask, you'll never know.
You're so funny. Okay. Don't let somebody go. What I mean by this is they say, okay, I'm going to order in like 3 weeks. Okay, what date is 3 weeks? Ask them for a date. Ask them for when they're ready to order. Okay, guys? If they say, I get paid in like a week, okay, what day is a week? Like, because sometimes people can say a week and then they really mean like a week and a half or like tomorrow. Or people will say, I don't have money for that. Okay, when are you looking to start working towards your goals? Oh, I get paid tomorrow. But you would have never known that if you didn't ask. I've had that happen to me. What else? Okay. Follow up is everything. If you do not follow up, the chances are somebody else is following up with that person, and you just lost a loyal customer. Okay, I've seen this happen too many times on my team where they're like, they went and ordered with somebody else. Okay, that's because you didn't follow up with them. So this means that you have to follow up with that person. Okay, and it doesn't have to be like, hey, you ready to order now? Hey, girl, I was thinking about you. I know you really wanted to work on your weight loss goals. Are you ready to get started today? I'm so excited for you. Instead of, hey, you ready to order? No. Change up your follow-up. And if you need help with your follow-up, I can come up with all kinds of stuff to be posting for you guys to follow up with. Also, we have tons of posts on our team page of different posts that you can use for your wall, right? What this doesn't mean, okay, that you go and just copy every single one of them. This means you take a post, you make it your own, and you go post it on your Facebook, okay? This will really help you get into learning of how to post your own product post too. Okay, if you want to learn more about the product, you can go to, what is that website, y'all?
MyProductCoach.com.
Oh, yeah. I think it's My It Works.
Yeah, My It Works. Wait.
It's My Product Coach something.
I think it's
MyItWorksProductCoach.com.
Yeah, that's what
I think. Actually, I have it like tagged or bookmarked, whatever you call it. It is. Yeah, MyItWorksProductCoach.com.
Okay, so all new distributors, if you want to learn more about the product, okay, you can go to myitworksproductcoach.com and you can learn everything about the products, okay, anything you need to know. Also, since everybody in here is going to be working on loyal customers, pull in your upline. One of us leaders, Chelsea, Teresa, Diane, Ashley Rosso, Christina, myself, Brian. I don't know if there's any other leaders on here because I can't see everybody. But you guys can pull us into these three-way chats. Please, please, please let us help you. That's why all of us leaders decided to make that post today and call for you guys to help you guys, okay? Because I realize that some people join and they just get it. But some people, it takes time. Y'all need some more love. You need some more support. You need some more information. You need somebody to help you. And that's what all of us leaders here are going to help you with. So please, please, please pull us into three-way chats with your loyal customers. We want to help you. You are not bothering us. You're not irritating us. We want to do this for you guys, okay? Hold on, there's a question. So I have a question. It's 40% off.
Then reading. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all get out there and open your mouth. It is not that hard. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. Now, conversely, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. If you get the negative Nelly, just let them go to the next one. But you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. Just go for it.
Yep, amen to that. I did it earlier. Doing so negative. I told Montana I'm done talking to her.
And you can do it with or without the Southern accent.
Hold on, guys.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so go back and click that green button that says auto shipment, and that will enroll you as a loyal customer. Sorry, closing the loyal customer over here. Okay, hold on.
Asking.
Right, gotta multitask. So like we all said, like Diane said, get out there and just open your mouth to people, okay? Just talk to people. It's okay. Nobody will bite you. Like Diane said, you will get those rude people, but that's okay. You move on to the next. Anytime anybody is rude to me, block, delete, goodbye. I don't have time to deal with it. I will not deal with it. You guys have to understand this is your business. And if somebody's being rude to you, you don't have to keep them on your Facebook. Why? And if they don't support you, that's okay too.
Even if it's your mama.
Yeah, even if it's your mom. They didn't support me for like 9 months, swear. This one right here didn't support me for a year and a half. So it's perfectly okay. Okay. Anybody want to go into more about like following up? Like what works for you guys?
Well, I just have my calendar, and it has names in it. Everybody should have one. You know what I'm saying? You should be like writing it down the day you talk to them, maybe what you talk about. If you don't want to scroll back up through a chat to see, were we talking about the greens or we talking about the wraps? You need to take good notes when you're on the phone with people or when you're messaging. So you have that at your fingertips, and it doesn't require you to, like I said, scroll all the way through a chat to see, she wants the wraps or whatever. So take good notes when you message people. And I'll write DT or LC or both or whoever it is, that I'm talking to. And then when people message me, like I said earlier when we were talking, they'll message me that they want to know more about the business. And so then I'll tell them more about the business, and it's crickets. And it just has to be okay, because people Diane from the get-go, she's like, because you want to feel like offended, but it's like people get busy. The phone rings, the kids are crying, who knows, what disasters befall in the kitchen because it's been quiet, and you go in there and there's flour all over the floor. When my boys were little, my son John, who's a second lieutenant now, was like taking eggs from the refrigerator into the playroom. And he would just walk by me, and then he would walk back, and I'm like, what is he doing? Getting eggs out of the refrigerator and taking them to the playroom just to like have them. I don't know. But people get busy and things happen. So try the best you can to not take it personally when someone isn't right there all the time. So just be true to what you've been called to do and what you're supposed to do, and that's to be consistent with your posting and with your messaging. So.
Yep, I agree with that. Anybody else?
Can I add?
Yep.
So I like to look at mostly everything that I do as what's the word? I have analogies based off of sports because I love playing sports. I'm a very athletic person. So as far as endurance, I look at it as me sprinting. I just have to keep going. That's just my mindset. But as far as following up, I did a video about playing basketball. I gotta put my phone down.
I saw it.
Yeah, and it's kind of a cool video. But simply it's you're gonna go up for a layup, right? Like your first layup, and you're probably gonna make it first time. And the second time you're gonna go, maybe you're gonna take the right step too fast and you're gonna miss. Maybe you're gonna go for another layup and you use the wrong hand and you miss. And then you're gonna go again and you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna take 1-2 step and then make that shot. My point with that is sometimes you're gonna send that message that's not gonna grab them. You're gonna miss that shot. You're gonna send them another follow-up. They're just like, I'm just gonna wait and watch your post a little bit and see if you're for real. I'm gonna look into it. They're not gonna say anything, they're just watching. And then you're gonna send them that that maybe that sixth, that seventh follow-up, you're going to go take that layup with that ball around your back and then zoom, make that shot, and they're just going to be like, yep, you got me, girl. Sign me up right now. So that's how I look at it. It's just that you've got to figure out a different way to put that ball in the hoop. You just got to find different ways to make your shot. If you miss that shot first time, don't pass the ball. Don't drop the ball. Just keep going for that layup until you make that finesse shot. That's how I make follow-ups. I mean, that's it. The end.
And you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right, Christina?
All the shots that you don't take, you're going to miss.
I told you I watched it.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Good point. It's a great point.
Yes, absolutely. And what else? Okay, exposure is a process. Okay, so like we talked a little bit earlier, is not everybody's going to order the first time. I've had people sit back for a week and just watch, especially as a new distributor. They are going to sit back. They're going to watch to see if you're dedicated. They're going to watch to see if you're real. They're going to watch to see what you have going on. They're just going to sit back and watch it first, okay? So that's why I tell you it's always important for you to first reach out to your family and friends, okay? Because everybody else is going to sit back and watch you until they're ready. So that's why it's so important to be consistent with your posting and what you're doing. So that's why it's so important to be consistent with what you're doing and just keep going. You can't give up after the first week or the first 2 weeks or the first month. We're not going to get rich overnight. If we were, I would have been rich a long time ago. Okay? So it takes time, it takes heart, it takes consistency, and you guys can do it as long as you just keep going. I can't explain to you guys how many times I've had people quit too soon. And then they had people underneath of them who are diamonds and double diamonds and structured for triple diamond, but they would be too if they didn't quit. But all the people they had underneath of them kept going and kept reaching for their goals, okay? So at the beginning of the month, set your goals. And that's going to be 4 loyal customers. Once you get the 4 loyal customers, then you can start upping your goals. Then you start reaching for more. But like Christina said, 1 customer at a time. Get your first before you worry about your 4th. Okay, so 1 customer at a time. That's what we need to be focused on. For the first time in 2 years, in February, I pulled out my steps to success in front of me. Will you help her? She's having issues. Sorry. For the first time, I pulled out my steps to success in 2 years in February. And I played a game with myself, okay? I want to complete those steps to success. 4 customers, 3 distributors, right? So this is what I did. I said, okay, I'm going to enroll a distributor, and then I'm going to go find my 2 customers. So that's what I did. I enrolled a distributor, found my 2 customers. Enrolled a distributor, found my 2 customers. I'm a blue, y'all, too, not just a red. I need to have fun with what I'm doing. So I need to play a game with myself. So if you're that person out there who needs to have fun, too, play a game with yourself. If you're that person who loves to be in front of people, have an in-home wrap party. Invite people. Have some wine. Go over some products. Have fun. Like when I do a wrap party, I do not stand up and give a presentation in front of anybody. I sit down with everybody. I mingle with everybody. I'm friendly with everybody. That's how I do my wrap parties. And every time I've signed up anywhere from 2 to 7 customers per wrap party I've had that's in-home. And it really helps just get your confidence going. And plus we have wrap parties on every Wednesday too. And this is your chance to be inviting people you talk to, family, friends, whoever it is, to these parties. If you're not inviting people to it, then we can't expose them, right? We can't double expose them. So when we have these parties, make sure you're inviting people. If you want to do an in-home party, call on one of us to help you. I will Zoom in, I will Skype in, I will FaceTime in, or if you're local to me, I will show up. Or if we have a leader that's local to you on here, they can show up and help you with a wrap party. Whatever it is, know that your upline, your sponsor, your leader is there and going to make it happen. Whatever it is, you just have to reach out to. Anybody else have anything to say? Nope.
I do. Regarding loyal customers, when somebody tells you, yes, I'll sign up on Friday, great. Write them down for Friday and keep going. Don't count on one. You keep putting more and more and more in your funnel until you get the one that does sign up. And then, yay, you celebrate that one and you still keep going. The more people you in your funnel, the better results you're going to have at the end of the month.
Woo woo! Look at Diane over there. Woo woo!
Can I add on to that?
Yeah.
So everybody underneath me, unless somebody did hear from somebody else, nobody in my team knows the term locking in, because I never use it, simply because I've gotten so many yeses, and when it comes to the day that they say they're about to sign up, they don't sign up. So I've just never said locked in somebody for next week Friday, or I've locked in a customer for tomorrow. I've never done it, and I tell my team, it's great to get excited. I don't know if it's my red personality or I just know not to get excited, but stop.
I feel like when I say, oh, I got a loyal customer, and then they don't sign, and then I'm like,
yeah, it kills you.
I didn't get a loyal customer.
Exactly, it's mind wrecking.
In my mind, like I might get a loyal customer in my mind.
Exactly. So then I just tell myself, well, until I see that email notification or until that person hit the submit application, you haven't gotten a customer yet. You haven't gotten a distributor yet. So you keep on going.
Yep.
So thanks, Diane, for bringing that up.
We all have loyal
Something
customers
else
in our mind, right, Montana?
Okay.
What?
We all have loyal customers in our minds.
Right.
So
something else that's been working really, really well is when you do sign a loyal customer, announce it. Like post on your, hey, thank you for, starting. I'm so proud of.
You're cutting out really bad, Ashley.
Can you hear me now? Sorry, I'm like walking to the park.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna now post like a thank you picture, and
Okay, I'm gonna say what she's trying
to stop walking. Can you hear me now?
No, not really. Okay, I'm going to say what she's going to say. What she's trying to say is every time we get a loyal customer, we go and announce that on our personal Facebook to let other people know, hey, people are ordering from me and people are loving the product, things like that. So anytime I get a loyal customer, you will see that I announce it on my personal Facebook. Hey, so-and-so ordered wraps, and I'm so excited for her. I can't wait for her to reach her goals. And then I post like a little picture of, what they ordered.
Also, when you do that, ask their permission to be tagged in it too, because sometimes I've had a couple people where I tagged them, they were like, you need to untag me from that. Yeah. Because sometimes people don't like to put their
I don't ever tag any of my customers in any of my posts because I feel like they came to me. It's personable. It's personal. I know if I was starting some goals that I didn't want anybody to know about, I don't want that blasted out. You know what I mean? So I don't tag any of my loyal customers in any of my posts just to keep it confident. I say their first name and that's it. Like, unless you're a new distributor, then I tag you and like, hey. But yeah.
Yeah, you do that. I don't want to.
What?
I want to talk to her.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else have any other questions? No? Okay. All right. I'm going to pour some more stuff into you guys in the group chat. And then we will do another Zoom. I will see what works for everybody else. And then we will do another Zoom sometime at the end of this next week. Okay, guys. Bye.